Ned? Santi, the Lord Biswell here. Ooh, shit. I don't know how loud is this? I wonder. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone real quick. Just check the volume. How's it going? I've just been, like, I beat this game and now I wanna, like, talk about it.
This is Sable Control. Need a status update on Gramercy.
Roger, Control. This is APC Foxtrot. No sign of Spider-Man. Roger, Control. This is APC.
Alright, so I just gotta see how loud.
Roger, Control. This is APC.
Alright, so I just gotta see how loud. Let's see. If I talk while I'm doing stuff. Let's see. If I talk while. Cool, yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna pull it off my phone. There we go. Alright, so. What's up? Yeah, so I beat the game. I won't talk about the spoilers right off the bat. I'll save that until, like, basically the end. But I just thought I'd, like, I don't know, goof off, kind of show off some of the game. Here, I'll go fight some crime. Let's go! Oh, so, one of the things that I love about this game is that you can unlock all sorts of suits. And this one happens to be the comic book suit. And I'm gonna warn you guys, I suck at this fucking game.
Inmates and Sables chasing me? Wash your windows?
Like, if I'm gonna talk about gameplay, I would say that this game plays just like, whatchamacallit. Woo! Shit, see, I suck at dodging. This pretty much plays just like a Batman.
More guys?
Like,
Silver Sable must be at a lot of jobs.
Arkham Asylum. You know what I mean? But, like, if Spider-Man... Oh, fuck. His finishers are bomb. Some of them, I swear to God, kill people. Whoa! I missed a chance to do, like, an instant thing. So, like, as you play the game, of course, you get new abilities. Ow. Oops. I didn't... Hold on. There. Okay. Oh my god. I just kind of took that one on the chin. I didn't really need to, but anyway. So the only thing that I would really complain about in terms of, like, the design of this game is that sometimes he goes full Ezio, and it also seems like a lot of people just stand around. But I think that's because you're supposed to just keep moving. Like, when you just keep moving, this game looks amazing. But it's when you slow down that you're like, okay, it's sort of like an empty shell-ish. What's really cool is apparently there's this dude on Reddit that went and found his apartment, and the view from his window is basically identical. And that's epic as fuck. I have no idea what kind of detail work went into the development of the map, but it's dope. There's Freedom Tower. Oh, and actually, I do... Here, let's do a little Easter egg hunt right here. Here's a side mission on my mini-map. Anyway, so this game, like, the open world shit, like, you can pretty much do whatever you want, whenever you want, and I like that. As you go, they give you, like, more and more side stuff to do.
Attention agents in Hudson Town. Command wants an update.
And crime pops up like this all the time.
Oh, guys, this is really starting to verge on stalking. Incoming! I should have recorded this.
Huh, I should have recorded this. Cool, I am. Oh, fuck. There we go. See, like, he hit the back of his head on that fucking retaining wall. Like, there's no way he didn't fucking die. Who's...
And I lost him. Good job, Spidey.
Why is this guy still on my nuts? Where is he?
My friends, the Rhino and the Scorpion are back behind bars.
Oh, he's
But
down
only
over here.
after wreaking unimaginable havoc in a reckless rampage with Spider-Man. Hopefully, they'll never
He's
see
in the
like
building?
But we need to be ready if they do. Normal humans can't stand against the likes of the Rhino.
So this is a first for me, and I think it's hilarious that this happened when I'm trying to, like, review this fucking game. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now.
We are a Rhino too, baby.
Oh well. Let's see. Whatever. I'm gonna move on. I guess I'm not gonna get this crime token. Okay, so when you do these different events, you get different tokens, and you use those tokens to unlock new moves, new gadgets, upgrade your gadgets. You can unlock suits. So like here, I'll show you that. So down across the bottom left corner, you'll see the like blue microscope, or purple microscope, the blue buildings, the red flags, you know, all that shit. So like this is a research station. And you have to complete little tasks, just like, you know, yeah, just like little side quests. There's a side quest to go get pictures of like landmarks and stuff. The challenges are actually pretty difficult for me. I suck. So check this out. We're on the Freedom Tower, right? Right?
Report to fugitives raiding emergency food
I fucking...
Officers needed at Tribeca. Please copy.
There we go. You see it? See him? Oh, never mind. It's just the Freedom Tower's reflection on the Freedom Tower. Okay. Well, I thought it was the two towers the first time I was up here, because it kept showing me like two on like a window, and I was like, "Whoa, hey, that's not cool." That's like, that's really easy to not fuck up, isn't it? Anyway, here, I'll show you some of the other suits, because they're cool. And then we'll take a jump. So, look at this shit. You get so many suits. This is like the basic game suit. I don't know where that one's from. I think it's just supposed to be like a 3D version of the... here's the Stark suit from Homecoming. And then they also got the Tobey Maguire suit, which is kind of cool. This one was the one that I rocked for the like majority of the game. And when you do cutscenes, you totally are still wearing the suit. It's dope. What's really cool is you get to unlock the suits, and then you still get to use whatever... This is... Okay, sorry. This is like my favorite suit from the comic books of all time. The 2099. Anyway, so what's cool is like each suit has its own like power, and you can totally like interchange it. So like there, I'm gonna give myself the fucking like legs, kill legs. Yeah, let's just jump. So the graphics are awesome. I'm just gonna say that the gameplay is really smooth. Some of the combat gets repetitive, especially like in the final, or like in boss fights. I always found like the best way to just kind of sidestep all their shit and then like get really good combos on them. And so once I figured that out, it was just like rinse repeat, and I just kept doing it. because it just basically like cuts to. They're not exactly quick time events, but like there's an animation for like everything that Spider-Man's doing. So for me, like some of that combat was meh, but like nothing beats this. Like just fucking flipping around the city. Like, I mean, I don't know for sure, but it seems like a pretty big map. So I don't know. Maybe it's a 1-to-1. I don't know. Yeah, get this shit out of here. Oh shit!
Time to hook.
He just ran over a fuck ton of people. That was awesome. Never seen that happen. That was hilarious. Oh shit! He just got taken up by the fucking crosswalk sign. Shit. Their signal. That's awesome. Any takers? Anybody? Yeah.
More Sable guys. Looks like my webs bring all the boys to the yard.
Yeah, here we go. Oh shit! Ow. Ow. Damn. Okay, see, I told you, I suck at this game. I'm playing on friendly, which is like easy. And like, whatever, judge me. I don't care. I guess I'm not a real gamer, because like, I have to play on easy.
But alas, 'tis finished.
There we go. Cool. Got full credit on that. I can't believe they fucking took out like all those people. That was hilarious. Oh, okay, so plot. Let's talk about plot. I won't spoil things. Well, actually, no. Okay, real quick. So I've talked about the graphics a bit. And like, I mean, you can just watch. And the graphics are fucking dope. Character animations are really cool. They have some really interesting like takes on the characters. Like Rhino's actually fucking scary. Like there's this part where Rhino's like after your ass and you're, well, okay, Miles Morales is in the trailer, so I'm not gonna feel bad about spoiling Miles Morales a little bit, because you do get to play as Miles. Most of it's like kind of like tertiary, like you're running around doing stuff. But there's this part where Rhino's like on you, shit, and it scared me so much. It reminded me of playing, what's that game where you're in the insane asylum and you have the night vision camera to like look around.
Silver Sable must be at a lot of job fairs.
The writing is fantastic. Holy shit, like I cried probably 4 or 5 times during the course of this fucking game just because the writing was so good. It definitely feels like Spider-Man. It has a legit Spider-Man feel to it, and I love it. See that? Combat's fun. I suck at it, but it's fun. Let's change up the suit power, because I suck with that one. I mean, it's not that I suck with it. That's dope, but I just prefer this. I prefer to just like do an AoE crowd control. Anyway, music. The music's awesome. The music actually sounds like a Marvel movie. Sometimes it's got a little bit of a Danny Elfman sound to it, like the whatchamacallit, the Sam Raimi movies. But yeah, like I really enjoyed this game and the music so far. Yeah, okay, so plot.
Attention units. We've received
I'll
a
let you know when I'm going to spoil it, but plot-wise, essentially, Spider-Man, Peter's been Spider-Man for a little while, and he's working with Dr. Octopus, Dr. Octavius,
I'll get the lay of the land from the bomb squad.
on, like, they're working on stuff that basically leads to their, the development of the, arms. And that's pretty cool, because it's kind of like a pivotal moment in Spider-Man's lore and stuff. So, it was really fun, because you got to play out a lot of stuff. Missions, real quick. The missions, a lot of them are like straight out, like I know I read comic books where Spider-Man had to do shit, and like the shit that I pulled in these missions, and there's a couple missions that resembled movies, like Sam Raimi movies and stuff like that. I don't know why all these pigeons are congregating around me. How do I zoom in? Can I zoom in? When do they run? I'm gonna creep up. Oh! Damn. Anyway, we got plot-wise, yeah, and then, like, some other baddies, including Shocker, fucking Vulture, I already mentioned Rhino, all that shit, like, they make appearances, and you have to fight them, and it's fun. It sort of plays like...
Not again.
Alright, so... So as far as like overall review of the gameplay, I like it for the most part. There's only a few times where Spider-Man sort of SEO'd out and like did some stupid shit.
Trigger's wired in series.
Here we go. So this is one of the like little mini games that you gotta do, where you gotta like I guess Peter's like an electrical engineer sort of dude. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna have to subtract 4. Cool. We're good. Got this. Oh, farts. This bomb's gonna blow up before I defuse it. I don't know if I'm timed. I don't see a timer, so. Here we go. So I need, oh, shitballs. Never mind. I can replace this. There we go. Boom. So, like, I don't know. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you've played any of the fucking, like, Where's My Water games on your phone or something like that, it's just, like, just gotta keep the flow, you know? Reminiscent of some of the, like, Mass Effect stuff. Cool.
One down. Secondary bombs are on a timer, though. Gotta hurry to disarm them.
Spider-Man, look out. Sniper!
Bombs defused. Time to deal with those snipers.
The voice actor they got for Peter is actually all the voice actors are fucking rad, but like this guy in particular is awesome. Bam, bitch. I don't off the top of my head know what his name is, but for now it'll be Awesome Dude. I'm so bad at reviewing games, I'm sorry. Anyway, alright. Boom!
Great work, Spider-Man.
Happy to help, officer. Stay safe.
I'm sexy as fuck. Oh, so one of the things... No? Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think, is there any overall review of the game? I'll just give you a score. I give it like a fucking 9.5 out of 10. Like, it's so fucking dope. The only thing that I could bitch about, like I said, is if you like hold still, people don't really do shit. Shut up, Jameson. He's distracting me. Yeah, people are kind of stagnant. Some of the combat can get repetitive, but overall, super good game. Fucking highly recommend it. Totally worth getting a PS4. Like, you better, like, if you don't have one and you're like on the fence about getting one, get it and then get this game because it's totally worth it. Yeah, so let's talk more plot as soon as Jameson's done, and we'll spoil the shit out of it because that's where I really want to bullshit.
Like the shower, that would be weird. Or the bathroom. Let's go to commercial.
Yeah, maybe I should too. Okay, so plot. This sort of plays out like The Longest Night sort of thing, you know, where it's like one by one, everybody goes up. Fucking Dr. Octopus comes along. He's got this plot where he's gonna frame Norman Osborn and all this shit. Norman's the fucking mayor. I didn't even mention that. So he's the fucking mayor, and he's, you know, doing his Oscorp thing where he's been developing chemical weapons and shit. And he shuts down Octavius and his experiments. And then Octavius, classic overreaction, decides to unleash a fucking like neurotoxin. No, it's not even a neurotoxin. It's just like a fucking gas that like kills you. Like, anyway, so he decides to release this chemical weapon on New York. And so then, like, while you're trying to do that, all of a sudden, like, Vulture pops up again, and then Electro pops up, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? And then Rhino pops up, and he's like, and it's basically like he's recruited everybody that you've ever pissed off, and, you know, then you gotta fight him. Miles Morales being introduced in this set me up. Like, nobody spoiled this for me on the internet, so if I'm spoiling it for you now, sorry.
All for me?
But like,
I didn't get any peace until I shut that down.
Let's
see if I can do it quietly.
It never got spoiled for me. So I fucking so like I had it in my head that we might be playing out the death of Spider-Man because Miles Morales was here and, you know, popping up in the trailers and shit. And like I said, nobody really spoiled anything for me, so like the whole time I actually had in my head that I could possibly die. And what was awesome was that oh, I guess that's another thing I can complain about. How did nobody see that? It's broad fucking daylight. Anyway, like I was convinced that like Spider-Man might actually fucking die. And so like there's this part, if you've played the game, you've been there, there's this part where like everybody's ganging up on me or on Spider-Man and like whooping the shit out of him, and they ended up dumping him in the fucking bay, and I thought that was it. Like I was crying. I was fucking crying. but it wasn't it. And then, like, yeah. So like, other spoiler, like, fucking Aunt May's death, that killed me. Like, I was already crying, because I was like, oh shit, like, she's gonna die. And then she did this, like, when she goes, take the mask off, I want to see my nephew. I was like, oh, fuck, she knew! Oh my god, she fucking knew! And then Spider-Man's just, like, forced to fucking, like, let her die so that he can replicate the antidote. And it's just like, oh, fucking A, dude. And, like, the way they animated it all, the way they wrote it, it was fucking rad. Like, and like I said, I lost my shit. I cried.
You asked for it. Say goodnight.
See how that landed on me and a couple guys. Oh, hey! Kiddo's home. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and get this wrapped up. But, yeah. What ended up happening at the end with Miles Morales, though, like, they even show him getting bit. And I'm like, oh my god, like, for real, we're gonna play the death of Spider-Man. But then I made it all the way to the end, and they do that thing where Miles is sitting there, and he's like, hey, so I've been going through some changes. And I was like, oh, they're gonna do the whole, like, puberty joke, and they did. No hanging fruit. But then he jumps up on the ceiling, and then Peter jumps up on the ceiling. And it was like, so now, I guess, I don't know, maybe Spider-Man 2 will be possibly the death of Spider-Man. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I mean, it'll be totally, I think that Miles Morales absolutely needs to have his own games and movies. I want to see that shit. But yeah, like, I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm ready to play out the death of Spider-Man. Shit, I haven't even finished Red Dead Redemption 2 because I'm pretty sure that Arthur Morgan's gonna die, and I just can't handle it. Anyway. Alright, well, that's my review and a little bit of spoiler talk. I'll probably talk about this more on the podcast. So check out the Irrelevant Podcast on iTunes and SoundCloud and shit. And yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, watching the movie, or watching the video and stuff. Drop a like and a comment or something. Yep. Peace. As soon as I exit out, how do I stop?